7. Line is good. And they're off. Great start in the Melbourne Cup. And Might and Power, one of the first to jump out towards the inside, away quickly. Also Marble Horse and Magnet Bay got out pretty well. Crying Game just in behind them. Court of Honour looking for a posse early in the piece, and coming across from the outside there is Bonsai Pipeline and Sunny Lane as prominent as they race down the straight, followed by Linesman. In behind them Sapio, and Doremus is dropping back, being followed by Ebony Grove, who's dropped out to last as they link up with the course proper in the run down the straight the first time. Might and Power is the leader by length. The Marble Horse is over on the inside. Close in behind them, in a bit further back in the field is Crying Game, and they were followed closely by a Court of Honour up in that leading group, being followed by Linesman. And Viali is prominent a bit further back in the field. Sunny Lane is up there with them, followed by Yobro and Sapio on the outside of Magnet Bay. Markham in behind them, Always Aloof, followed by Arabian Story and Grandmaster. Then Bonsai Pipeline, Harbour Jews in that group, followed by Alpha. And further back in the field, at the head of the others then, well back behind them is Count Shivers as they go out of the straight, followed by Doremus, a long way back in the field, followed by Skybow. Scrupulous is second last, and Ebony Grove is last of all, sweeping along the riverside section of the track. And Might and Power travelling easily in the lead, about a length and a half in advance of Marble Horse, who's second. Close in behind them, Linesman on the outside of Court of Honour. They're followed closely by Crying Game. Yobro is further back on the inside, a length to Sunny Lane, being closely attended there. Over on the inside by Markham, followed by Viali, Sapio behind the Magnet Bay, Bonsai Pipeline, Always Aloof. Grandmaster over on the inside, then Arabian Story, followed by Count Shivers and Doremus back behind them, Harbour Jews. Ebony Grove is sneaking up along the inside, being followed after a couple of lengths by Alpha, who's well back at that point. And they're followed by Skybow. And last of all is Scrupulous. Round the back they go. Might and Power in charge. Leading a length to Crying Game, who's close handy, followed by Marble's Horses. Had a lovely run so far. Linesman behind them. Court of Honour being followed by Yobro, a length and a half further back in the field to Markham. And they're followed closely around the outside. Then making up some ground is Magnet Bay. And he was followed further back in the field by Bonsai Pipeline. Grandmasters on the inside. Arabian Story, Always Aloof behind them. Further back in the field then came Count Shivers. Harbour Jews a long way off the lead, as is Doremus in the field as well, strung out. Ebony Grove's a mile back. He must be 20 lengths off the lead, followed by Alpha and Skybow. And Scrupulous is last of all. Might and Power making every post a winner at the 1,000. Led by a length to Crying Game. Marble Horse has had a lovely run on the inside of Linesman, just behind them Yobro. Then Court of Honour being followed closely by Viali, coming into the picture from a long way back, followed next by Grandmaster. Then Magnet Bay, and around the outside is Bonsai Pipeline. And he was followed by Doremus, starting to gain ground from a fair way back. Back in behind them, then at the head of the rails came Ebony Grove, who's a mile off the lead still, and so is Alpha as they're making the home turn. Count Shivers is well back in the field, and Linesman has moved up on the outside to tackle Might and Power as they set sail for home. At the top of the straight, Might and Power still the leader from Linesman. Yobro, Grandmaster, Ebony Grove coming through on the inside with a strong run. Doremus deeper on the track, Sapio, and then came Viali, Arabian Story, followed by Skybow and Markham from a long way back. Might and Power is the leader in the Melbourne Cup. He's a length to Linesman, and Doremus finishing strongly, followed by Ebony Grove along the inside. Then Markham. Might and Power is the leader. Doremus tried to peg him back, and then came Linesman, followed by Markham. Might and Power in front, close to home. Doremus coming at him on the outside. They go to the line. Oh, Doremus and Might and Power in a tight photo. Doremus, Might and Power, brutal in it. Doremus' rider thinks he's won. Markham maybe third, just ahead of on the outside there. Harbour Jews followed by Linesman, and back in behind them Arabian Story, followed by Skybow. Ebony Grove behind them, Sapio, followed next by Court of Honour, Magnet Bay, and then further back in the field a Grandmaster, Always Aloof and Scrupulous, Viali, followed by Marble Halls, who failed to stay. Crying Game, Sunny Lane, Yobro, Bonsai Pipeline, Count Shivers, and one of the last homers, Alpha. Number 3 has lasted.